Go, therefore, and make disciples of people of all the nations. With those words, Jesus commissioned his followers to share the good news about the kingdom of God. This message brought comfort for those distressed and made available the hope of everlasting life for all mankind.
It's by means of God's kingdom that this will be accomplished.
In our day, the same message is being conveyed on a much larger scale. For over 100 years, Jehovah's Witnesses have been organized for this very purpose. They speak this message in hundreds of languages. They deliver it in more than 230 lands, bringing solace to millions in a troubled world.
God is for us a refuge and strength. That is why we shall not fear, though the earth undergo change. Do you think God can be our refuge?
It has become the greatest preaching campaign the world has ever known.
Su mamá cocina riquísimo, ¿no es así?
Gracias.
Mi amor, ¿qué te parece si
Jehovah's Witnesses are well known for living by Bible standards.
Excelente, aquí están los libros.
Who really are Jehovah's Witnesses? Some of them may be your neighbors.
Okay, Dad, I'm ready.
Sounds great. Okay, let's try it. Here we go. You can do this. All right, I'm letting go now. You're doing great.
People you meet every day.
Where we're going to put our basil today. I think the dirt is about...
However, it is their Bible education program that is most visible to others. How is their activity organized, directed, and financed? New York, USA, world headquarters of Jehovah's Witnesses since 1909. It is also the location of the largest of the more than 100 branches of Jehovah's Witnesses worldwide. In the first century, the sharing of good news was governed by a body of Spirit-anointed men.
Features, Jesus described that the field is the world. That's the world of mankind.
Likewise today, the entire worldwide organization is directed by a group of mature Christian men called the governing body.
Can anyone change the world?
These men have appointed other committees of Jehovah's Witnesses to direct the worldwide preaching work.
Our next point on the agenda deals with the field service report for the United States. Any comments?
Branch facilities include a home named Bethel. That is a Bible word meaning house of God, an appropriate name for the type of work that is being done. Known as the Bethel family, thousands of spiritual men and women from various backgrounds freely volunteer their time and talents. Everything they do at Bethel is ultimately linked to Jesus' command to preach the good news of the kingdom in all the earth. The writing department provides spiritual information that is prepared in the form of magazines, brochures, books, and booklets for the entire organization. The research is careful and thorough. The information, reliable and authoritative. The purpose of the Watchtower magazine is to exalt Jehovah God as sovereign Lord of the universe. It encourages faith in God's now reigning King, Jesus Christ. It comforts all peoples with the good news of God's kingdom and keeps watch on world events as they fulfill Bible prophecy. Awake magazine shows how to cope with today's problems by using the Bible. It points to the real meaning behind current events, yet always stays politically neutral and does not elevate one race above another. Most important, Awake builds confidence in the Creator's promise of a paradise earth.
How to render this title for the Watchtower article.
In order to spread the good news, translators are vital.
It seems to be a natural way to make the point.
The Watchtower magazine is printed simultaneously in more than 140 languages, adding to the unity of this international organization.
Matthew, it looks you have received back the answer to the question we have asked the translation services.
Okay, very good. Let's look at it.
Oh, really? What is it?
It's right here on the screen.
The Bible is the main textbook of Jehovah's Witnesses.
But they give a few options.
The Translation Services Department provides help for translation of the Bible and other publications into many different languages.
I think the first option here.
Here in this corner, you have the English text.
Computer programs speed up the process of translation and improve its accuracy. Printing Bible literature in over 400 languages requires a large array of character sets. Jehovah's Witnesses designed a unique multi-language electronic photo typesetting system known as MEPS to compose pages in the languages being printed. By using MEPS, life-saving literature reaches people in many languages. This message is also enhanced through pictures.
Here's your picture, and this time we will need you to look a little sad, okay, sweetie?
In addition to artwork, scenes are staged and photographed for use in our publications.
Craig, I think we're really close. We can probably go to the left just a little bit more.
I like that. That's a good idea. Okay, sweetie, on this one we have to look really sad, okay? You can look right here. Good.
People had to die? I know just what you mean because I feel the same way. But on this subject, I have a wonderful magazine that talks about why bad things happen. I'm sure.
Electronic files of publications are made available to printing branches around the world. These branches then print and distribute the literature to the congregations of Jehovah's Witnesses in their respective geographical regions. Printeries in various countries produce magazines and also bind in book form Bible literature. The largest of these is located near the town of Wallkill, New York, USA. Jehovah's Witnesses began their own printing operations in New York in 1920. The purpose then and now: publish Bible truth. What is printed here can mean life to the reader. Jesus said in John 17:3, "This means everlasting life. They're taking in knowledge of you, the only true God, and of the one whom you sent forth, Jesus Christ." To keep up with the growing printing demands of Jehovah's Witnesses, high-speed presses are required. In 1 year, nearly 2 billion pieces of literature are printed. In the bindery, printed pages become bound books. Signatures of books are assembled and glued together on high-speed equipment. Nearly 1.7 million bound books and Bibles are produced each month by just the Wallkill Printery. The same